hum, or when we get to the text, to join with the text. Zimrat ya vayhili lishwa ozi 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 zimrat ya vayhili lishwa. Good evening. Tonight I thought I would take an opportunity to allow you to hear the shofar if you haven't already today, and to use a text that is in our Maksur for Rosh Hashanah, which links to the purpose of tonight, this service for healing and comfort. It's the notion of wholeness, and I've spoken about this before, but this brings it into context of our preparation for the holy days, our work during this month of Elul. So this is found in our Rosh Hashanah prayer book, and it's one of the kavanot, one of the things that we perhaps can think about before we hear the shofar. And it says, dwell on each sound of the shofar. Contemplate its meaning. Tekiah, one whole note, one sound. Actually, it's two, but it's linked. Shavarim, end of the teruah, three broken sounds, and then the staccato sounds, at least 9. And then the tekiah again, one whole note. My return to the right path has the power to make me whole again. Shlemut. Healing is trying to return to wholeness. Tekiah. Once I was whole. Shavarim. In the wear and tear of living, I became broken. Teruah. Shattered. Tekiah. My teshuvah, my return to God, has the power to make me whole again. So as we continue our work during these days of the month of Elul, we continue to strive for wholeness, for connectivity to God. And it's with the thought of wholeness that we turn to our Mishberach prayer, where we ask for healing for those who are in need of strength, in need of health. And we offer this prayer on their behalf. Perhaps it's ourselves. Perhaps we ourselves need healing. We can offer it for ourselves. But this can be offered for those who you name in your heart, you name in the stream as the service goes on, or aloud. These are people that you know or don't know. There are so many that continue to need support, continue to suffer without the loving embrace of their family or their friends, and it's for them as well. And we offer this prayer. Mi sheberach avoteinu Avraham, Yitzchak veYaakov. Mi sheberach imoteinu Sarah, Rivka, Leah, v'Rachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, may the one who blessed our fathers, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well. Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May the pain and loneliness we're feeling be diminished by the power of your love. Mi sheberach avoteinu Avraham, Yitzchak veYaakov. Mi sheberach imotenu Sarah, Rivka, Leah, v'Rachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, may the one who blessed our fathers, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei Cholim, praise be God who brings healing to the sick. As we prepare to say Shema, and we think about the love of God for us, the love that God showed us by giving us the roadmap, by giving us Torah, by giving us our life. We remember that we are not in this enterprise alone. We share this experience, this journey, with all of those around us who share the same origin, who share the quality of living, who are of God, who are B'Tselem Elohim, created in God's image. And each one of us has a responsibility one to the other. and for those that work diligently for our care and our protection and continue to do so, we are forever grateful. They, like us, want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. We need, we want, we desire this connection to God, to one another. But we first have to acknowledge that we all require the other. I know sometimes I forget, perhaps you do too, that we're not in this alone, that we can't do it all ourselves. But we're reminded so many times in Torah, we're reminded so many times that our efforts, if only of ourselves or for ourselves or by ourselves, if that's all we do, it's not enough. And so we move towards Shema. We move towards thinking about the oneness, the one, and our connectedness to the one. And we offer a prayer for prayer. O God, my heart's companion, my heart's precious friend, I turn to you. I need to close out the noise, to rise above the noise that interrupts, the noise that separates, the noise that isolates. I need to hear you again. In the silence of my innermost being, in the fragments of my yearned for wholeness, I hear whispers of your presence, echoes of the past when you were with me, when I felt your nearness, when together we walked, when you held me close, embraced me in your love, laughed with me in my joy. I yearn to hear you again. In your oneness I find healing. In the promise of your love I am soothed. In your wholeness I too can become whole again. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam and Marge Piercy's adaptation of Ahavta, so you shall love what is holy, with all your courage, with all your passion, with all your strength. Let the words that have come down shine in our words, in our actions. We must teach our children to know and to understand them. We must speak about what is good and holy within our homes, when we are working, when we are at play, when we lie down, and when we get up. Let the work of your hands speak them. Let your eyes shine and see with their knowledge. Let them run in your blood and glow from your doors and windows. We should love ourselves, for we are of God. We should love our neighbors as ourselves, for we should love the stranger, For we were once strangers in the land of Egypt and have been strangers in all the lands of the world since. Let love fill our hearts with its clear, precious water, for all living with whom we share the waters of life. Heaven and earth observe how we cherish or spoil our world. Heaven and earth watch whether we choose life or choose death. We must choose life so that we and our children's children may live. We must love the source of being and the source and the power of life. Be quiet and listen to the still small voice within that speaks in love. Open to it, hear it, heed it, and work for life. Let us remember and strive to be good. Let us remember to find what is holy within and without. We must choose life or choose death. We must choose life so that we and our children's children may live. These words will ring loudly in our ears the Shabbat before Rosh Hashanah and then again on Yom Kippur. Choose blessing and life rather than curse and death. When it's put in those stark terms, seems so easy. But let us choose blessing and life. God is my strength and my song. God will be my salvation. Zimrat ya vayhi lishoa ozi v'zimrat ya vayhi lishoa ozi v'zimrat ya vayhi Zimrat ya vayhi lishoa ozi v'zimrat ya vayhi lishoa ozi v'zimrat ya vayhi I hope the shofar continues to awaken you to the possibility of return, the possibility of wholeness. Laila Tov.